15 years and have done an amazing job. I want to challenge you and encourage you every time you have an opportunity to make the trip there, to have a chance to experience the great work happening in Guatemala. You'll be blessed for a chance to touch their hands and be impacted by the ability. As a matter of fact, they're so good at what they do, you can go to Guatemala and speak no Spanish and still get along all right. So they'll take care of you, look out for you. If you missed the presentation that Brother Byron did on this morning, he gave insight to the work that they're doing. Understand, our call as children of God is not just to work right here in the city of Indianapolis on this corner. Our responsibility is to make sure the whole world is reached. If you're not going to go to Guatemala, make sure you send some funds to Guatemala, make sure the work gets done. That's part of our mission as the children of God here. But also, they create an opportunity for you to go and to experience the great work that's taking place there. Every year, there's a chance to go with a team to Guatemala. Don't miss your opportunity to be blessed in that experience. On this note, I know God's going to bless you. Y'all blessed this morning? Amen. God get to you. Pray for brother Dexter and Sister Natalie. They for Thanksgiving, they went over to Sister Churchill's house and then went to 2 other homes. But when they left Sister Churchill's house, it was a wrap. They couldn't do nothing. They were barely able to breathe. They're still trying to recover from that. Be prayerful for them. They may be young, but their bodies can't take that much food. So y'all pray for them.
I'm trying to collect that. There's a message that we always hear about in our sermons. Every time a preacher get up, we teach about the death, burial, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And I think that's important that we hear about that. And it's also good to sing about it sometimes. Jesus rose with all power in his hand. And if you believe that, I want you to sing it with an understanding, all right? All right. Y'all ready for the word? Jesus rose with all power in his hand. My Jesus rose with all power in his hand. Well, they tell me that he died on a Friday. I'm so glad that he rose on a Sunday. My Jesus rose with all power in his hand. Yeah, my Jesus rose with all power in his hand. My Jesus rose with all power in his hand. Well, they tell me that he died on Friday. I'm so glad that he rose on a Sunday morning. My Jesus rose with all power in his hand. Help me sing it now. Yeah, Jesus rose with all power in his hand. Yeah, Jesus rose with all power in his hand. They tell me that he died on Friday. I'm glad that he rose on a Sunday. Jesus rose with all power in his hand. Watch this now. Well, they tell me that the angels can't